Hey there, this is Cheryl. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I was at the art supply store at Blick the other day, and I saw these Sharpie markers. And when I use markers, I typically use these the Posca pens, but this looked like a really good opportunity to test these out. These Sharpie Creative Markers. They work on light and dark surfaces. It's a water-based acrylic marker, and this is a water-based acrylic marker too. So I thought maybe I could open the package with you and show you on some different papers what the deal is in terms of how they hold up and what they're like. So the packaging, it comes in this blister pack. It says no priming needed. We'll see. The colors layer without blending. Boldly marks on paper, metal, wood, ceramics, etc. Water resistant and fade resistant. It doesn't say whether it's acid free or any of that, so I don't know. But there is this scan to see them in action. And the other thing that's interesting about these is that this is a brush tip point, and the Poscas are this kind of bullet point. I don't believe they make a brush tip point to my knowledge. So let's open this up. This is kind of my first unboxing ever. It's very exciting. Easy peasy to open. Okay, and it also says you should store them horizontally. So if that's, yeah. For best results, shake before use and store horizontally. Okay, so that's good to know. Okay, so I take them out. This is just this little cardboard that goes here in the packaging. So this is 12. So let's just see. Now, there's no indication on here color-wise what it is, but obviously when you open it, you'll see what color it is. And the color indicators are, here on the top. So it looks like you're getting an orange, one red, a couple of things in the greenish family, a black and a gray, a white, a pink, a yellow, a blue, and a purple. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I have some different papers here. I have a Strathmore printmaking paper here, which I'm going to use that to do some little color swatches. And so I'll probably speed the camera up and you can watch me test it. Okay, so the colors are vibrant and clean and flat. There's no paper showing through. And this is a thin printmaking paper. This is on a Strathmore printmaking paper here. That's 120 gram paper. The white was white, so I put a couple of dots on the darker color, and it's holding up. Because sometimes I don't know about you, but I have trouble with white markers. They don't oftentimes, not always. There are a few that are my favorites, but this one's great. Look at that. It's really good. Now, the thing I do appreciate about this so far is that, with a chisel tip like this, there's not a lot of variety in the marks that you can get. I mean, you can, but let's try it with this. You have the opportunity to use the side of the bullet tip. When you press it down, it gets wider. You can use a straight up and down. And then you can go from one thing to the next, thin to thick, and thin to thick, thin to thick. So if you want to really experiment with drawing with these, you have a lot of opportunity with this to make very different marks. So I'll say that. So far the 12 colors are holding up really well on this. I have here some different kinds of paper. I did some jelly printing today. So this is acrylic on copy paper. So I'm going to make a couple of marks on that to test it out on the acrylic itself. It looks, I don't know if you can see that. It's holding up. There is a little bit of the acrylic when you go up really close, but I think I'll wait to see what happens when it dries. I mean, this isn't scientific. I'm just, messing around here. But it's very opaque. It's very flat and opaque. I don't mind. So far, so good. Okay, so that's a little bit on this little piece of printmaking paper. This is just regular copy paper. Yeah, let's just look on the other side of this. It's not bleeding through. It wouldn't bleed through on this one because there's acrylic between, So let's try it on regular copy paper. Let's see what I got going on here. Here. Let's turn this paper over. It's not bleeding through. That's good. So that's copier paper. I think a brightly colored paper. Let's try another color. Let's try some of these. This is construction paper. And so with one swipe, it looks fine. It's buildable. It seems to be very buildable. You can just build up layers. That's the pink. This is the gray. I see a little bit of red coming through, but this is construction paper. Okay, so a little bit of the red is coming through, but I think it's buildable. So I'd let this dry. And then if I go back over it again, let's see what it looks like. Okay, on black paper, I think we're going to have, see, it looks like it's very kind of thirsty. The paper's, this is just a black construction paper. Well, black's not going to work, but how about the white? It does, you can see it kind of fade in, but I wonder, I'm just going to try to add another layer over it. It does get better with a second layer. It's buildable. But construction paper is a little tough. I think it does, I don't know how much sizing it has in it. I mean, it is just construction paper, but so that's that. Now, I'm going to go back to this, and I'm going to just add another layer on top of this just to see if it gets more. Yeah, I think if you'd work in layers on this, if you were working on a colored paper like that, it would be pretty good. Okay, and now I'm going to try, one of my favorite sketchbooks is this. This is the Art Creation sketchbook, and I'm using this for just little color play and swatching. So let me try it on this paper. Here. Oh yeah, that's nice. Now this is a cream color paper, which I love. It looks beautiful on this creamy paper. Yeah. Here. It's very vibrant on this this sketchbook paper. I haven't done all of them, but I love the color palette. The colors are beautiful. So I think you're gonna like these if you wanna snag some. I think you'll probably really enjoy these because I really am interested in using them. I want to try one more thing. I'm going to put down some, I hope you can still see me. Can you see me here? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Just going to put down some Posca here. And now here, here's the thing with the Posca. Again, you have to do that, just pressing it down to load it, charge it. But already I can see that this one's a little old, probably. It's probably almost empty. But let's put down this, let that dry a little bit. Put that down a couple of these. Oh, I have a silver. This is silver. This is silver Posca. I just want to try to put, see if they're compatible with each other. I put the pink, oh, look, I got a little pink here. Here. All right, and then use the blue. And then we're just gonna let them dry a little bit. This one's really wet. Looks like this here is still, this one's dry. That one's dry. Let's just go over them. Oh yeah, it does go right over it. I think they're probably pretty compatible with each other. So that's the Posca over, this is the Posca underneath and the Sharpie on top. This one's pretty dry. Oh yeah, and then nothing's moving. It's going right over it. Let's try the silver, maybe black. This is the black over the silver. This guy's still very wet here because I had a little bit of ink that kind of squirted out there. Let me try one more. We'll try this lighter green over this here. I think it's still a little wet, but over the parts that are dry, it looks pretty good. So yeah, that is what I was hoping to do. So this is the art creation sketchbook. That looks great. There's another sketchbook that I use, the handbook. If anybody likes handbook, this is one of my newer sketchbooks. If you're interested in a sketchbook tour, let me know in the comments and I'll do it. But for today, I'll just try. Now this is the handbook journal, and this paper is pretty thick. So I'm just going to try a couple of little swatches here. Again, this paper is lovely. Handbook makes some of the most beautiful. And so it's really great on the paper and it's not going through. Let's just double check on this one. It didn't go through on either of these. That was from this thing here. So it doesn't bleed through. The colors are they seem to really go together. It's a little like they're really, I think you could use a lot of these colors together. And sometimes Poscas they're so bright. But these are lovely, flat and fun to use. So I'm going to be using them, and maybe I'll share how I will use them in another upcoming video. So that's it for today. Let me know again in the comments if you're interested in me looking through some of my favorite sketchbooks with you. Okay, I hope this helps you in your marker hunt. Thanks for watching. See you soon.